Okay, 4 Walmarts, and we finally found this guy. I mean, it's 4 Walmarts plus the ones that I revisited a couple days in a row, but let's just forget about it. I am happy to say that I got a set, and I'm going to be sending it over to the Mad Hatter. That's right, we're not really enemies. Y'all just crazy in the comments thinking it's real. There's only like 2 people think it's real. It's not real. We got to keep doing it, right? It's too fun. So once I'm done reviewing these things, then I will send him a set so that he can review. But first, I gotta get it out. I gotta beat him, obviously. And of course, I had to get a set for our favorite geek that is a dad that lives life. Geek Dad Life. He'll be getting a set today too.
Today, Jonathan from Nostalgia Unboxed, another great toy tuber channel in Raleigh, like literally down the street from me. He went to like 5 Walmarts today. I went to 2 other ones, and he ended up finding the Turtles in Disguise set.
So here we go. We got these 4 boys in costumes in their retro respect. What am I trying to say? I don't know. Mutation Station. That's funny. I like when things rhyme. Beach Bum Mikey, Cowboy Leo, Astronaut Raph, and Donnie as Spock. Man, how cool to actually get that connection. It would be really nice to see some other like legit, like this is Spock, this is whatever, I don't know. But of course, Playmates back in the day did a lot of stuff like this, and they had to pay homage to those original ones. But I think some of them are flip-flopped. Like I think that was a Donatello originally. Doesn't matter. That is what a lot of people want. That's a pretty much it's like identical to the old one, isn't it? I don't know, but I will share Gary's images that he took with the new ones and the old ones. And Gary is like 50% of the TMNT Party Wagon podcast. There it is. And TMNT Party Wagon on Facebook. So join the group, see some cool stuff like that, and a lot of customs from Gary. He's a very talented boy. Back to the rest of the box. We've got the same stuff we've seen on a lot of the things. We get this pizza time. We get all these little Easter eggs or whatever. Side of the box, nothing. It's all whatever. It's okay. It's fine. And if you guys aren't playing the TMNT pizza party thing from Pizza Hut, do it. Because you win stuff, like good stuff, and at least a $10 gift card to Pizza Hut, like I did. Back of the box, we've got some really nice figure shots, which are, well, not figure shots, character shots. Now, we've seen this used over and over and over and over and over. Basically, everything that is promotional from the new movie is this. You're gonna see this Leonardo on everything, even a freaking ornament from Hallmark that comes out later this year. But there you go, some stuff you can read. Whatever, you can pause the screen. I'm not here to read. Reading's for losers. And if you're lucky, you might be able to order these things on the Walmart website or app. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. It was like Friday of last week, my friend Thomas could order it, and then he sent me the link. I was like, oh, you can order them. I couldn't. And then he got it the very next day. But it finally showed up for me to be able to order, and it says August like 3rd or something. Conveniently August 3rd. That's an odd, unusual time. But there we go. We got the boys in their little plastic case. Let's cut them out and see what we got. Okay, now I know every time I've done a Playmates Mutant Mayhem video, I always make sure to say, so say it along with me, these are made for adult collectors. Well, kids? What? No, these are made for adult collectors. Why would you say kids? But look, these are definitely pulling on some nostalgia strings. And if anybody knows about nostalgia, it's this guy. It's in the dang name, man. So let's start over here with Michelangelo. So Beach Bum Mikey, the hat is glued on, the camera is not. And other than that, pretty straightforward. I mean, what you see is what you get. You got a loose camera, you got the hat is glued on, and the glasses, however, are also glued on. I don't know. Wow, yeah, these don't just come out as easily like the Donatello's glasses from the regular version, which is kind of interesting, but it doesn't matter because I don't want to take them off. Why would I do that? Now, the only thing that I would change here is just put sunglasses on them. These have the most paint out of all of the figures so far, so these things are really done up. Even the shell is painted yellow, which is kind of an odd choice. Like you wouldn't just have his shorts kind of pulled up over his shell. So customizers, paint that shell colored. That's a little odd, but the articulation of stuff I think is going to be exactly the same. So we should be seeing some pieces that are basically what we have seen from the other figures as far as the single jointed knees. There's no ankle articulation aside from the rotation. Yeah, these aren't figures for articulating, even the regular ones. These are just kind of fun, cool versions of characters. Now, this is interesting. So we got a little hook on his guitar, and that would make me think that what? There's some way to get it to stay on him? I mean, I know there's this on his, oh. See, yeah, I just got to tap into my kid brain and understand how these things work. So now it's a little weird, but technically you can put his guitar on his back thanks to that hook on his camera. But that's not how you annoy your friends and let them know that you play guitar. You put it in your hands and make them all sing just the chorus of a song because you don't know all of it. I mean, we all know that guy. At one point, I was that guy. But here we go. We got a beach bum, Michelangelo, looking nice. Let's move on over to Leonardo, the cowboy Leonardo. Now his weapons, his guns are clearly toys. They are toy-inspired toys. He's not out there actually shooting up any bad guys in any way. I mean, these guys are from New York. They can only cosplay Wild West because they've never even been. These are done up pretty well. As far as the paint and stuff goes, it looks like you got some, I mean, they're a nice compliment to the original characters that have come out. But then, yeah, there's kind of interesting choices here on the back of him not being painted because I'm not really sure what those are supposed to be. I mean, obviously it's part of his vest, but whatever. As far as the paint and stuff goes, you're getting all kinds nice on the boots. This is really well done, except for you should have painted those silver too. The spurs on his boot are not painted silver, but whatever. I mean, these are cheap Playmates toys, and they're fine. They're doing exactly what they need to do. These are just for funsies. Nice display stuff. I mean, it's just, you know, obviously it is what it is. You're not going to get a lot out of these things. Now this Raphael has this plastic going around this hose right here. So you can pull the hose out and maybe we can just slide that plastic off. Yes, easy to deal with. And another sticker, but the new generation of kids will put this in the bathtub and that sticker will be gone, baby. Just like it happened for all of us. The helmet, what is that? Space hat comes off and you've got him in there with this little microphone. So he's got to communicate back to the base station, the shuttle or whatever. You know, I'm stupid. Then I think this is also a nod to the originals having this kind of gooey alien on the back of it. But again, nice paint for these things. They're just super basic, but compared to the figures that we have from the standard lineup, the paint here is actually really nice. You get a couple weapons for him. You get this space sword, you know, just like NASA, you get an awesome space sword and this plasma rifle. Then you got Spock and this. Look at that. Look at that. That is very, very nice. I'm a big fan of this whole Spock thing because it's, you know, if you're a Star Trek fan or a Leonard Nimoy fan or even Zachary Quinto fan, there you go. You got a sweet Donatello nerding out. Do you think that they will dress up like this at all in the movie? I've seen some comments, so I know some of you do. I don't think it's going to be the case unless they go to some kind of, it's like, oh, it's Halloween. Let's go out into public because we can now because we're in costumes and people won't notice our big green faces. Who knows? But these are cool. This is a nice nod to Star Trek. I mean, it's just not even a nod. It's just straight up Star Trek. You think this turtle mania is going to cause for a whole new wave, a couple years worth of figures and stuff and some weird versions? Maybe, maybe not. But before we go any further, I do want to, oh, look at this. What's this mystery one? It's the only one I could see in the 3 targets I visited today. And then the 2 that are really close to me that I visited the last couple days. I've never seen these things. So who do we think is going to be? Jump in the comments. Tell me who you think it's going to be and who do you want it to be? I kind of want it to be Casey Jones. Doesn't matter. We're going to open it up. We're going to find out what this thing is all about, and I kind of hate that it's a Funko item again. Funko, man, they just like, ugh, I hate them, but then they make stuff like this, and then I want it. Well, so I guess I shouldn't hate them. They're still better than Hasbro, although they did dump millions of figures and like, yeah, whatever. Let's not get into that. Let's open this thing up and see who it is. It is, I'm gonna guess it's Michelangelo. Oh, it's a black bag. You know, and if luck has it, it's Bebop, just like in the little minis I did. Who is it? Oh, Leonardo, the best one. So, okay, that's fine. It's cool looking. It's definitely the retro one, but why is it gotta be kind of eyeballing off to the side a little bit? Like, he sees you. Hit that like button. So this is the best value set, because normally these things are what, $10 each if you get the regular turtles on the card backs, but this, you get all 4 of these for $29.97. That's a fantastic price. So there's not a lot to say about these things except for they're fun. They're fun little figures, and if you got kids, they're gonna have a blast with these things. And now you guys can create these new memories together, and that's always a plus. So I guess, should I do some posing? These guys aren't posing figures, but we'll find out. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.